Critics of John McCain's credentials to be president say he is weak on domestic policy, especially the economy. So where is McCain turning for advice? Well, to our Power Player of the Week.
Both strategy and tactics are important in politics, and they're certainly important in business.
Carly Fiorina certainly knows plenty about business. From 1999 to 2005, she was the CEO of Hewlett-Packard, perhaps the most famous woman in corporate America.
Great American and her knowledge and expertise. Thank you, Carly, for being here.
Thank you very much, Senator.
Now she's learning about presidential politics as a top advisor and surrogate for John McCain.
Politics, particularly in the thick of it, is much more day-to-day. In business, flexibility is key, but I don't recall thinking that if one thing happened today, we have to change our tactics quite as dramatically.
Fiorina is a quick study. Listen to how she deals with economic questions about McCain. Won't voters blame McCain if the economy under a Republican president is still faltering this fall?
Well, that's certainly the conventional wisdom. There's no question.
He knows that one of the principal engines of growth of this economy is small business.
But Fiorina quickly pivots to McCain's plan to reform unemployment insurance, providing not just benefits, but also retraining for another job.
This is a program that John McCain has championed that President Bush has never spoken about and doesn't particularly support. So I think Senator McCain has to distinguish himself from the incumbent on the merits.
Fiorina was just as determined when she ran Hewlett-Packard, pushing through a highly controversial merger with Compaq.
I have learned how much I love this company and how much I'm really willing to fight for what I believe is right for this company.
But when the merger led to lower profits and stock prices, the board fired her. How painful was that?
I could have said I left for personal reasons or I left to pursue other interests. I preferred to tell the truth, and I knew that when we did tell the truth, I got fired. The headlines would make the most of that. You can live with the headlines if you can live with yourself.
Now she's on to the next chapter of her life, and has done so well in the McCain campaign, she's attracting new buzz. I don't have to tell you, there is more and more talk about you as a possible vice presidential running mate.
Well, you know, that's an interesting parlor game in Washington right now, but honestly, I don't think voters are really focused on that right now.
Is it flattering to be mentioned?
Of course it's flattering to be mentioned. It's an honor to be mentioned. Of course it is.
And even if she doesn't end up on the ticket with McCain, expect to see plenty of Carly Fiorina this fall on the campaign trail.